Hi, my name is Dina Kaur. I am a sophomore majoring in journalism and public relations, and I'm also a staff reporter on the culture desk for State News. So for today, we are going to go get our spit kits for COVID-19 testing. And so I think it's like a drop-off, pick-off situation. I'm not really quite sure about that, but we'll see. And also, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to eat or drink anything for 30 minutes. So it'll be an interesting experience. I've also done the nasal test, so we'll talk more on that later and compare the two. But yeah, let's go. Spit kit obtained. I'll explain it in a second, so fun stuff. The first three things that I'll probably do on my own right now, just because I don't think you guys want to see me spit. But so the first step is do not eat or drink or chew gum for 30 minutes. Wash your hands. Step number 2 is spit in largest tube cuts in top of white box serve as tube holders. So those are tube holders. And then step number 3 is pipette 1 milliliter of saliva from large tube into the small tube, close tube, and shake. So I'm gonna do all that now by myself. And step number 4 is scanning the barcode. So I'll do that with you guys. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I just did all the steps, and let me run you guys through it really quickly. So I spit into this big tube, which is what it told me to do. I used the pipette to measure about 1 milliliter of spit from this tube into the pipette was 1 milliliter. And then I put it into this small tiny tube. And yeah, and also the top of this actually was very helpful when you're doing it like on the go a little bit. So I had to shake this for 15 seconds. I did that, and now I'm just going to scan the barcode and visit their website and basically just enter the code on the side of the tube, place the small tube. Okay, so after I'm done with that, I have to place the tube in the biohazard bag and just hand off my sample. So it's as easy as that. I literally did it in the parking lot of the drop-off center, which is at 1855 place right now. I'll list some more later, but yeah, like that took me like maybe what 30 minutes. That's it. It's so easy, and even less time if you like don't eat or drink anything beforehand before you come here. So yeah, like no time at all, easy to do, and you're helping. Like the reason I just decided to do this was because it helps create more accurate results, helps form like or figure out the hot spots on campus and stuff like that. I'm living slightly off campus, so it also helps with that because I know a lot of students have been getting cases off campus. Me and my friends have been very safe, and my roommates have been relatively very safe. So it's not like we're doing it because we're concerned we have COVID, but we are doing it just because it's something that'll help us and help other people do their research and figure out what's going on with COVID. So I think it's a very cool thing to do. It's very easy, and honestly it kind of helps you feel more safer too, and knowing you don't have it every week. So yeah, I signed up to do it weekly. You can sign up to do it periodically, I think monthly. There's other options for you to do. So yeah, we're going to scan the barcode, and I'm just going to do that, and then I'll put it in the kit in the biohazard bag, and we will go return it. Just brought in my spit. Very simple process. Again, went to 1855 place, dropped it off. Like I was sitting here in the parking lot, dropped it off really quickly. Literally like my time limit for my parking was 30 minutes, so I did it under 30 minutes. And yeah, like if you're worried about like, you know, seeing people inside the drop-off center, don't at all, because they're sitting very socially distanced, and they literally just tell you like, hey, here are the kids, pick it up here, and drop them off right there as well. So they're right there for you to get yourself your own individual kit. Drop off also if you don't touch anything. Very easy, simple, good. I really like, honestly, in comparison to like the nasal test, I honestly recommend the spit so much more, even though I don't think this replaces the actual like nasal test to confirm whether you have COVID or not. It's an early onset detection test. So that means that if they do detect some traces of COVID on you, they would ask you to get an actual test, I think. So it just helps, like, you know, speed up the process for you to know that you're being safe. So this will just help me detect that early on, and it'll help the school find hotspots. So that's really cool, and I highly recommend. I really liked it, as much as you can like spitting in a tube, but it was very simple. Directions were very clear, and they provide you with all the tools that you could need, so that was very good, and I think it's great. So yeah, I recommend. Everyone that can do it, please try to do it, just not for your own sake, but for others too.
Hi, Jack Falinski with the State News. My thoughts on the spit test: easy. When I went to do my diagnostic test where they stuck the cotton swab up your nose, this was probably a month ago, I was in line for 2 hours. And to be in line for 2 hours to get a cotton swab up your nose, not the most fun thing to be doing on a weekday or weekend. So with the spit test, it was super easy. I walked into the 1855 location, but they have locations all around campus at Case Hall, the Breslin Center, the library, Vet Med, you name it. They got locations all around. But I walked into 1855, grabbed my test, went back to my car, did my test, came back, turned in my test, process that took probably 10, 15 minutes at most. And it comes back super fast too. They say it comes back 24 to 36 hours, which for other tests, like other tests come back within like 3 to 4 days. This is just a good way to keep people accountable and to have contact tracing within the community. I think it's a smart, easy, safe way to be practicing responsibility within your community, and I highly encourage you to check it out and sign up for it. Like I said, it's super easy. It takes probably 10 to 15 minutes out of your day, and it's a lot more better than getting a cotton swab up your nose, because let me tell you, that hurts.